Great. Well, thank you so much for having me here today. I'm honored to represent the University of Wisconsin Athletic Department. Like they said, my name is Ben Fraser. I'm the Director of External Engagement, and I work right across the street over at Camp Randall. So wanted to just kind of walk you guys through the process that we've been a part of here for, I've been about 5 years, but the stadium itself has been working on here for quite a while. So if you haven't been over to Camp Randall Stadium, we hold 80,321 people. And when we talk about creating a zero-waste environment, that can cause some challenges with that many people in one spot at one time. We're also the fourth oldest college football stadium in the country. We opened our doors in 1917, which also creates some challenges when we're talking about sustainability. So just wanted to give you a brief history here. We started well before my time with the slogan, "Wear red, think green, Badgers recycle," and we teamed up with a group on campus called Rethink. And this is late 90s, early 2000s. You can see some of the work that they did here. They would go through the stands after the game and manually pick and recycle plastic. After that, our relationship with them, we kind of parted ways, and I called it moving backwards, which I know today we're talking about moving forward. So this is not the way we wanted to go. But wanted to show you, this is a picture I took from my first year, and that is all the trash, just part of it, piled up after a football game. Obviously, we produced some trash with 80,000 people, but we wanted to reintroduce this program. So when I got on campus, my supervisor at the time asked me to step in and reintroduce this with the help of a couple of our campus partners. And what we came up with was Be a Waste Eliminator. And you can see we've teamed up with We Can Serve and also the Office of Sustainability. We created this logo, worked Bucky the Badger into it, and teamed up with some great people in this room who've done a lot of really hard work and have helped us move forward. So we recognized that we were moving backwards and we needed to change that and start moving forward. So doing that, we needed to reach out and reach into the resources we had right here on campus with the Office of Sustainability, We Can Serve, and other groups. Another thing we did was we wanted to learn from our peers. So we joined the Green Sport Alliance, which I'm a member of now. It is a group of stadiums and professionals like myself, both across professional, intercollegiate, minor league athletics. And we get together, we talk about different things that people are doing at their stadiums, and there's some incredible things out there, as I'm sure you guys are aware of. The next part of that project was educating our fans. So now we're starting to move forward with our new initiative, and we have some great resources. Obviously, we have a giant video board. We have a PA that can reach 80,000 people. We have ring beams. We have emails that reach out to season ticket holders and donors. So we started that process of PA reads and videos that we put together at our games. Growing the volunteer program, and I know some of you guys are in the room right now, but we wanted to continue and reintroduce that volunteer program into our initiative. Another huge thing we did is we have contract cleaners, and in that contract we reworded that where they were doing the picking of the bowl afterwards to eliminate some of that work from our students, and that obviously increased our numbers tenfold. So you can see here, in 2011 when I came on, we were doing 4,780 pounds, which is honestly embarrassing for the number of people we have. We jumped to 43,000 in 1 year, 50,300 in 2013, so the numbers just continue to soar. We then brought on a new food vendor in Levy Restaurants, and Levy does a great job. Some of you may be familiar with them, but 100% of their locations are from, they source from local farms and artisans. All of our products, we use sugarcane plates. All of our plasticware is recyclable, a lot of compostable items that they have, and then all the food that we don't use, we donate after the game to different food shelves. This year we took a big step forward and introduced composting into Camp Randall, which quite frankly posed some challenges, but it was something we felt we were ready to do since we had kind of tackled and grown our recycling. So this is just a little bit of our PSA that we had, but we wanted to introduce composting and start that. So we kind of had to rethink and rebrand what we were doing. So everything from signage in the stadium, we rebranded to zero waste. Our bins had numerous different signs from over the years, so we tackled that, which is, you know, when you think about it, in a huge 80,000 person stadium is actually a lot of recycle and composting bins. Re-educating our guests. So a couple things. We had a great addition this year where we added about 700 flat screen TVs to the stadium. So I put in one of what we call an LRAP. So that LRAP ran during the games to educate fans throughout the concourses on recycling and composting. You can see one of our souvenir cups that is recyclable, that a lot of people take home with them. We have the logo on the cup. And so all those things for re-education. A lot of people ask them, where does that compost go that we were able to get? Well, we teamed up with campus and the UW-Madison agriculture research fields out on the west side of town, and that's where we sent the compost, where we were able to break it down and hopefully give back to campus a little bit with what we were able to take from the stadium. Nationally recognized, we competed in the Game Day Recycling Challenge, and we're proud to say we ranked 24th this year of all college football stadiums in total pounds recycled for the Game Day Challenge. So obviously moving forward, not moving backwards like we were there in the middle of the decade. And then the last thing is just measuring our success. And there's a slide that'll come up here, and this is a ridiculous number, and that's why I had to put it up there. Over 2,000% increase from 2008. This past year, we're proud to say we did almost 60,000 pounds of recycling and 1,600 pounds of compost. So are we there yet? No, without a doubt we're not there. We're not zero waste, but we're close to 40% diversion rate at our football games, which we're very proud of, and we think we've made some good steps. So what are we doing to move forward? We want to continue to evaluate and improve. Our fan education is something we can always get better at. Our concession stand recycling, working with our vendors and how they recycle, continuing to track our donation numbers. Those numbers did not include the donations that we made of food from Levy restaurants to local food shelves, so that's another big piece that we're not counting. So I know I'll be up here for questions later, and thank you very much for having me, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.